and more distant. Fewer and fewer people remember the times of a peaceful coexistence of both groups. And that's an enormous challenge to conflict transformation, which can only be done by the inclusion of civil society, because the governments are not preparing their societies for compromise. And the Minsk group diplomacy is limited on president-to-president contacts and not mobilizing people-to-people contacts. Insofar, in this conflict, at this point, we are facing a dilemma which has to do with time. On the one hand, conflict transformation, which we were talking about in this panel, demands time and patience. But time and patience is running out, at least on the conflicts, on one conflict side, the Azerbaijani side, which is signaling that it has no patience anymore. And so far, we have a very precarious situation where stagnation is meeting with new urgency. And I think that is the special constellation of this conflict in this now, in these days. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think that before giving a couple of words to you, maybe you want to comment on each other's views. I wanted also to share my views on one particular part of this problem. I think what we see both in Armenia and Azerbaijan is that there is this debate. Do we need to solve the Karabakh conflict first and then deal with democratic development, or do we need democracy first in order to come to a level where we can, or to create a situation where we can actually, which can help to solve the conflict? And obviously, both government in Azerbaijan and in Armenia, which control to amazing degree mass media, they spread this idea that actually first we need to solve the conflict, and only then we can deal with democratic development and other issues, and human rights and so on. So this topic is kind of hijacked. So they try to use this conflict as an excuse for not developing free and democratic societies in both countries. And what we see actually is a very dangerous trend. We are approaching some level in the conflict where there is amazing level of militarization. And I should say I actually disagree with thoughts that anyone in Azerbaijan or Armenia who has real power is interested in escalation of the war. Actually, I don't believe in this. For 18 years it didn't happen. Any power, any government would change in Azerbaijan or Armenia had to do with the Karabakh conflict. And the thing is, when you go to a war in a region like ours, as someone in power, you risk to lose your power. So why to lose your power and billions of money, which you have basically accumulated for such a long period of time? So I think it's a very high risk for any government or ruling elite which will decide to go to war. And I don't buy this argument that I don't see anyone in Armenia or Azerbaijan who would be interested in escalation of the war. And I don't see the problem there. Where I see the problem is what did we do with this time since '94 when ceasefire was actually signed? How did we use that time? And the thing is,